Hello, and welcome everyone. Hope you're all well. We're going to be carrying on today with Java, and today we're going to be looking at arrays. Now, this is what we're going to produce. This array here, okay? It's a list of data, and each piece of data is identified by an index number. An index number starting at 0, 1, etc. All right, and in this example, this is called coswave. We're going to produce this. All right, and this and the data is displayed in 3 different ways. All right, the data is displayed in 3 different ways. So let's go to here. Okay, we're on our processing. I've got version 4.3. Now remember, if you want a new sketch, it's file new, and it'll open you a new sketch. All right. Remember, this is run, this is stop. All right. So first thing we need to do is we need to put our variable. All right. And our variable for this is going to be a float. All right, square brackets on, square brackets off. Okay, space, and it's called coswave, semicolon. All right, so that's our attribute. Enter, enter. Now remember, I said previously we have 2 main parts of a Java sketch. All right, when we're doing graphics, and the first one is the void setup. Okay, brackets on, brackets off. All right, space, square brackets on, curly brackets on. Okay, enter. Right, now we want the size of our window, so it's size, brackets on, 640 by 640 bracket comma by 360, brackets off, semicolon, enter. All right, the next line is coswave. All right, coswave. Equals new float. All right, and that's a square brackets on, sorry, square brackets on, and it's width. All right, width, square brackets off. I think it's square brackets, it could be a normal brackets, but we'll check that out later. And that's semicolon, enter. And now we've got a for statement, so it's for brackets on, int, space I, space equals, space 0, semicolon, space, less than, okay, width, semicolon, space, and that's I plus plus. All right, I plus plus, and brackets off. And what do we remember about an if statement? No semicolon, enter. All right, let me just check that line. Brackets on, int, space I equals to 0, semicolon, a less than, width, semicolon, I plus plus. All right. Okay, let's tell us to put that in for int. Are we missing something? Are we missing something? don't think we are. Right, float. Space amount. Space equals a map. Brackets on. I, comma, space 0, comma, space width. Width, comma, 0, comma, space PI, capitals. All right, and brackets off, semicolon, enter. So we then get this out of the way, come down to a cos wave, square brackets on, square brackets, yeah, square brackets on, square brackets off, space equals ABS, ABS, brackets on, cos, small case, brackets on, amount, okay, brackets off, semicolon, enter. All right, come outside, closing curly brackets, come outside. So far so good. Background. All right, background, brackets on, and we want background at 255. Okay, brackets off, semicolon. Enter. No loop, capital L on the loop. Brackets on, brackets off, semicolon. Enter. All right, so that's our setup. Now remember, the next one is a void draw. Yeah, void draw. Brackets on, brackets off, space, curly brackets on, enter. All right, that's our void draw. So, int, space, y1 equals 0, semicolon, enter. Int, y2 equals height /3, semicolon, enter. And now another for statement, for, brackets on, int, space I, space equals, space 0, semicolon, space 1, sorry, I, again, greater than, width, okay, greater than width, semicolon, space, I plus plus. And that's brackets off, remembering no semicolon, curly brackets on, enter. All right. Then we have stroke. Brackets on, cos wave, square brackets, I, square brackets off. Then it's star, all right, 255. Brackets off, semicolon, enter. Line, brackets on, I, comma, space y1, comma, space I, comma, space y2. Brackets off, semicolon, enter. Come down a bit, come down. Okay, so far so good. curly brackets off, enter. Put a couple of enters on there. Not far to go, guys. Y1 space equals Y2 semicolon, enter. Y2 space equals Y1 plus Y1. All right, semicolon, enter. Then we got another 4 brackets on, int space I space equals 0 semicolon, enter. I, this time it's less than width semicolon, I space I no space plus brackets off. All right, remembering a no semicolon, curly brackets on, enter. Stroke brackets on, cos wave. All right, square brackets on, I square brackets off, and it's again times the 255 space / space 4. Okay, brackets off, semicolon, enter. And then it's line. As you can see here, what we're doing, we're setting up them different sections, okay, in the array. All right, brackets on, and it's I, comma, space Y1, comma, I, comma, space Y2, brackets off, semicolon. All right, and enter, curly brackets off, enter, enter. Let's come down a bit so you guys can see. So Y1 equals Y2 semicolon space Y2 space equals height semicolon space. And our last 4 statement, 4 space brackets on, int space I space equals space 0 semicolon, enter. I space less than space width semicolon, I plus brackets off, no semicolon, curly brackets on, enter. Stroke. Okay, brackets on, 255 space dash space cos wave square brackets on, I square brackets off, excuse me, star 255 brackets off, semicolon, enter. All right, so we now want line brackets on, I comma space Y1 comma space I comma space Y2 brackets off, semicolon, enter, curly brackets off, enter, curly brackets off. Okay, So I'm still don't know why. Void draw. Or why have we got red lines under it? But anyway, let's see what happens. Missing operator, semicolon or curly brackets. 4. Space, brackets on, int, space I equals 0, semicolon. We've got an I there. Okay, let's try again. Void draw. Let's have a look at this. Right, okay, I've just seen that. Curly brackets. We forgot the curly brackets off. All right, let's try again. Height. Because it's H-E-I. Oh, dearie dear. Try one more time. Come on. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. We've done our array. We've done our array. Okay. It's created and filled with the cosine values. You'll have to look that up. This stage is displayed in 3 separate ways on the screen. Okay. Yeah, quick little demonstration there of arrays. Okay, arrays. In the next video, in our Java series, we'll be looking at a 2D array. We'll be looking at a 2D array, and we'll be moving on after that, and we're going to be looking at camera angles. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give us a thumbs up. Okay, subscribe, and please comment below. All right, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.